A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that could reshape the American economic landscape, the House of Representatives has passed President Trump's extensive tax cut and spending bill, marking a pivotal moment in U.S. legislative history. The bill, which spans nearly 1,000 pages, was approved by a narrow margin of 218 to 214, with all Democrats voting against it and only 2 Republicans joining them in opposition. The passage of this controversial legislation comes after a night of intense negotiation among Republican lawmakers, as they work to align their party behind the bill before a self-imposed deadline to present it to the president by July 4th. House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Republican from Louisiana, hailed the bill as a cornerstone for a new golden age in America, promising it would make the country stronger, safer, and more prosperous than ever before. The bill represents a dramatic shift in the federal government's role, reallocating funds from social safety nets and clean energy investments to finance significant tax cuts, bolster immigration enforcement, and enhance national defense. President Trump played a crucial role in the bill's passage, personally reaching out to lawmakers and utilizing social media to rally support. In a tweet just after midnight, Trump emphasized the stakes involved, stating, "Largest tax cuts in history in a booming economy versus biggest tax increase in history in a failed economy. What are the Republicans waiting for?" His strong-arm tactics appeared to pay off, as hesitant Republicans gradually came around to support the legislation. However, the bill has drawn sharp criticism from Democrats, who argue it will severely undermine the social safety net. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries delivered a marathon speech lasting over 8 hours, during which he condemned the bill as immoral and harmful to vulnerable populations, including children, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. Jeffries read letters from constituents who rely on Medicaid, a program that provides health care for over 70 million low-income Americans, highlighting the potential consequences of the proposed cuts. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that the changes could result in nearly 12 million people losing their health coverage. The bill also carries a hefty price tag, projected to increase the federal deficit by $3.4 trillion over the next decade. This financial burden has been a point of contention within the Republican Party, as some members expressed concern over the fiscal implications of the bill. Despite these challenges, GOP leaders worked diligently to bring their members on board, addressing concerns about Medicaid cuts and fiscal responsibility. Speaker Johnson noted that many lawmakers required time to digest the Senate's amendments before casting their votes. He stated, "I gave them the space to do it," underscoring the importance of thorough discussion and understanding among party members. As the vote approached, the atmosphere in the House was tense, with Republican holdouts gradually signaling their support. Members of the conservative House Freedom Caucus, who had initially expressed reservations, ultimately decided to back the bill after discussions with the White House. Representative Ralph Norman from South Carolina remarked on the importance of these talks, saying, "There won't be any vote until we get satisfied." With the bill now passed, Speaker Johnson indicated plans for future reconciliation packages to further address unresolved issues not covered in this legislation. He acknowledged the ongoing discussions about how the bill would be implemented and the role of the executive branch in that process. As Republicans celebrate this legislative victory, the implications of the bill will be closely watched as it heads to President Trump's desk for his signature. The passage of this bill not only fulfills key campaign promises made by Trump during his re-election bid, but also sets the stage for a contentious debate about the future of social programs in America. With the president's unwavering support and pressure on lawmakers, the GOP has succeeded in pushing through a transformative piece of legislation, but at what cost to the American people remains to be seen. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.